Or I finally unboxed the headset after the moving. So now, let's see, in our time tonight, what are we actually going to get into? Basically, I downloaded a bunch of WADs to see if there's something that we want to consider doing in the future. So, there's really no particular order here. Let's go ahead and check out a few of them. So one I found was pretty interesting was Blood Foundry. Now this one, I should probably see if there's credits here, is by Eggboy, WAD from 2020. It's supposed to be 3 short episodes. So let's see how difficult we get here. Alright. Endtroducing. Nice. Literally a play on the word. Endtroducing. So 51 kills, 1 item, and 2 secrets to go. Let's see. So again, this is a Blood Foundry by Eggboy. Map 1 of 3. So far, absolutely loving the skybox. I mean, this is generally what you'd expect for map 1. Nothing too crazy yet. And when we do it live, to avoid having any viewers wait for really tough maps, we are not afraid of saving, because this is not our UV max pistol start runs. So, this is, but we are going to go for 100% completion, regardless of what WAD it is. So, let's go this way. And now we got imps galore. Makes sense. Now, I don't know if Eggboy's going to get slaughtery with it, or if these are going to be storytelling levels. More on that soon. And I know that's going to be damaging, yep. I am noticing a distinct lack of any kind of healing in this map. Alright, so we have to take it wherever we can find it, apparently. And then we'll get the rad suit. And just like that, we are 30 kills in. So let's go ahead. What in the world did all of that do, other than just spring a monster closet on us? Was there an actual purpose? There's a switch. Something tells me that's got to do with the secret. Can't walk through them. Map. No help. Alright, let's move on. Don't remember you guys being here. Something must have changed. Apparently we're in a secret area, and I don't even know what the heck it is. Nice. I guess the, some of the walls came down because we couldn't get to the chain gunners before. Alright, so easy enough. Basically get the blur sphere with our secrets. That's all items, that's all secrets. But now we need some kind of key to get out of here. And we don't have red, but we need red to get yellow. Got it. That must have been what the switch did, and of course, we wasted the rad suit at the wrong time. I think we soft-locked ourselves. Let's see. Well, we almost soft-locked ourselves. We just have to get extremely lucky with RNG on the imps. It's like, don't melee us and don't attack us, please. All of that's gonna happen. I wonder if you can, like, spring it from back here. Yep. That's probably the better option, even though we have to play a really short dodging game. It's like, just barely step off of our rock here. There we go. Sometimes you just have to make do. Alright, so now we've got the red key. We can go ahead over here. And now this one, we can see where the rad suit is. Perfect. Not too worried about specters unless they get the pin on. Actually, we're out of ammo. We should be worried. Because there is no berserk. Oh gosh, what the... Nice silent Revenant ambush right there. Didn't even hear him come in. Having a way to get the chain guns down would be nice. But something tells me these pillars don't drop. There's literally nothing to suggest that they do. So, let's save the shotgun shells. Let's just go straight for it. Get that. Heal up. And it was the switch that did it. Switch. Yellow key. Yeah, they literally just silently teleport in. That's devious right there. About as devious as almost getting ourselves pinned right there. If the specters would be so kind to help us here. Yikes. Alright. So I got that out of the way. At least some of the specters are fighting them. And I guess we're doing it pistol style. Luckily they're... Okay, is there any other ammo we can work with in this map? Nope, looks like we're gonna have to rely on the specters here. Alright, specters, we've always been a fan. You've always been our favorite demon. I'm totally saying that with a straight face. But right now, you, Revenants. That way. You see that? That way. See? Spectre. Friend. Revenant. Not... Oh, jeez. Alright. Battle of the century here. Relying on infighting specters while praying that the environment suit doesn't run out. And we know it's going to. Well, at least the Spectre was a meat shield on that one. Oh, so close. Alright, how... Do we actually need to take all of them out? Yes, we do. There's no Archvile, so... All three of you failed last time. But I'm feeling good about this attempt. Just wait right there. You all take it for us. Just like that. And just like that, we're going to go ahead and just start a frenzy over here. Spectres, you totally got this. We absolutely do not. Absolutely did not have that. So, we did this to ourselves. We absolutely wasted ammo where we shouldn't have, but, you know, that's what happens when you blind run the maps. You don't know what traps are coming at the end. So, we just have to make lemonade out of this situation. The specters are clearly not helping us as much as we'd like. Putting us in a bit of a pickle here. But no pickle we can't get out of. There. So now we've got Spectre in... How did I somehow see that coming and not see it coming at the same time? I'm telling you, the melee range sometimes is surprising. The Spectres, again, wrong guy. We have definitely put ourselves at a major disadvantage here. But, nothing we can't get out of. Alright, spin them up. Got one of them there. One down. Still can't get a stinking Revenant down to save our lives. Literally to save our lives. We'll just go up here. Alright, so at least the specters are dealt with. Now let's deal with them. And let's go home on this one. Again, this is by Eggman. And it is a great map one to start the series off with. We were just very careless with ammo because we had no idea they were springing revenants on us at the end. There. Just like that. Well, crap. The map's done. There's one enemy left, so process of elimination. We know where it is. We just don't know what it is. Let's do it. Thank goodness. We're not worried about you. On to map 2. Endtroducing. Leading us into Vertical Slice. Oh man, this guy and his damaging floors. Alright, lucky on the secret there. I just kind of figured he had to give you some way to get across if you started the map with no health. Alright, so... very small map, actually. From what I can see here. So 76 kills in a very small toxic area. Let's do it. Okay, so Hell Knight's over here. Again, we have no ammo. Let's fix that. Man, never have I cared so much about a rad suit in my life. Well, we can easily get out of this pickle because we got that right there. Now we know where to go, out of the way. And we'll just be heading up. We can't seem to time it right. We'll get up there. Sheesh. Oh, then they give you the rad suit after you've already been melting in lava. Nice. Oh, how much I hate infinite height monsters. One good thing about GZ Doom, I'm guessing DSDA also offers it, but I've always attributed that to GZ to turn that off. That becomes literally unobtainable on a map like this. There we go. So, infinite height, beat it. We are moving on. Something tells me I shouldn't be wasting ammo on you. This guy is very clearly not a fan of giving people ammo. And I can already see it building again. We've got revenants, we've got ammo. Thanks, guys. We'll just be making our way up now. For some reason, I feel like I need you. I don't know why, I just feel like I'm going to. Just stay right there, buddy. Try not to move. Imps, over here. Can they not angle? I don't think they can angle it. Maybe, maybe. Get him? No. Alright, so he literally designed it in such a way that he's just out of the range of them. Nice. So, now we know we have the secret. Only one more item to go in this one. And I still feel like we need you. Possibly for this part. Let's do it. So, rad suit, all we care about. Now what? Alright, shotgun soldiers. Get them out of the way. And let's move forward. Into the unknown. We just know there's a lot of imps. Eggman definitely loves his imps. Okay. Up here. What'd we do? Okay, we're playing Revenant Bus now. Got it. Oh, should have realized. I mean, I saw two of them. Hey guys, how's it going? Don't mind me. I'm just in your base, killing your guys. I'm sure someone will get that reference. Alright. So, we didn't need you after all, Revenant. Sorry for getting your hopes up. Wait. Oh, I didn't even see the imps there on the sides. They're very well hidden. Nice. Normally, I would not be happy about that, but we're completely replenishing our health here. We'll let it slide. See if we can get you in a one-on-one situation. There. There. Alright, so that is somehow just barely over half of the kills, so what in the world is going on now? So we've got enemies in the corners up there now. Don't remember them being here before. And yellow key, I actually have no idea where you go. Might have been at the beginning, but again, that dang lava. Yep. So you really have to know where you're going in this one, because that lava does not care. Alright. You know, I could have used that chain gun eons ago. Thanks for giving it to me halfway through the series. Alright. Where are we getting into that we need it? I'm absolutely loving the nuclear reactor aesthetic he's made with this. Okay, now why... Well, I wasn't even mad about that. I'm just wondering why in the love of gosh would anyone go for that rocket launcher in that small of a room? I'm sure someone would. Not us. Not falling for that one. I have face rocketed myself too many times. Somehow we are still not there yet, missing about 20 kills. So, rocket in hand, we have all items, we have all secrets. Let's keep it moving. As we figured, it is a small map. And there's the blue. Let's go. Alright, I heard something move. What'd we do? Something opened before we even hit the switch. I guess we'll find out. Okay, are we doing the main slaughter section? If so, they are taking a while to teleport in. Why am I not surprised? Especially since we're literally in the fire over here. Well, this is why we didn't want to waste the rocket launcher. So, now where we go? Ow. Alright, if you all could kindly go away and stop coming back, we can move forward. Alright, we're over the kill count now. We just need to know where the exit is with pretty much no health. I have a feeling we're going to have to do something bizarre here. Nope, that was it. Alright, leading us on to, I believe, the final map of this little mini-series. And that's going to be Crate Expectations. I feel like there's another WAD that has that same title. What? Well, okay then. The heck? Yeah, that's going to be the major problem when you're starting with hit scanners all around you. Jeez. The nerve of some people. Jeez, Lisa is one of my favorite Doom tracks from the original game. Just gotta get the heck out of there. Alright. Let's go. We don't have a lot of breathing room, but we got something. Now this is what Doom's all about. Run, gun, good rockin' music. Let's go. Alright, cheap shots. Out of here. Also love the use of the Wolfenstein there. It's one time it actually isn't that obnoxious. Alright, so, back this way. Let's not forget what direction we're facing. And, shotgun soldiers. Hi. Jeez, guys. Could you wait a second? Made me do it. Alright, let's go. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be one of those maps where you just have hit scares around every corner. Yep. At least give us health if you're doing this stuff. Alright. Don't worry, I see you too. And the imp. Alright. Keep going. No whammy. No whammy. Man, a stim pack never looked so good before. And now we're gonna have all the shenanigans with this, aren't we? Alright, so it looks like he's gonna have his platform between them. That's not a secret, and we don't have that key. Chain gun booby trapped. Let's see. Work our way back around. And... no? Good. Jeez. Well, it wasn't the chain gun, it was the entire room. Oh my gosh. The fluff is real. Alright, now that's taken care of. Let's keep it going. Can't hit that. And I see you back there, teleporter. I just don't know how to get to you. Is that it? That's it. Nope. Alright, so that just got us back out of there. Now what? So this lowered for sure. Red key to exit, and this gives us yellow. Yeah, I hear something. What the heck is that? More imps? Somewhere. Right there. Sniped. And now we need to find our way over there somehow. Blue. Oh. Apparently we can just jump out the windows anytime we like. Got it. For Berserk. Oh, jeez, what the heck? Stop that. Alright, so there's the blue key way out here in the boonies. And some hit scanner is still shooting at us. Where? I don't even see him. Oh, I bet he's on the crate right above us. Then we just can't see. Yep. So, now we have the yellow key. What are we going to do with it? Let's go this way. Map to the rescue behind us. Alright. Back to the Imp Brigade. He has had one of these sections in literally all 3 maps. Alright, out of here. Man, we can literally taste the red key. It's right there. Yet somehow so far away. Hit scanner's a real typical nuisance. Let's hit the switch. Let's run. Right into a Spectre ambush. Alright. Out of here. We are a little busy. Got it. Alright, health ammo that we much need. And let's keep things moving. We still have one more secret to find. Much needed health as we melt in the lava some more. Okay, so something undid the red key. Technically we can exit now, which makes no sense, because what role does the blue key have then? Unless the red exit is really a fake out. Let's see. Save before we do, in case it's not fake. Nope, you did need the blue. Perfect. Alright. So, what else can we do with our red key here? There's got to be another door. Let's see. Because now we need to get the blue key, which is outside on the pedestal. Question is, how are we getting out there? Right there. Perfect. Alright. Still on with the crate theme. And Cacodemon flying over the horizon. We were right about the hit scanner up there. Two more. And Pinky pop. Not quite enough. Smack. 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 Poke. 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 Come on, Tomato. Thank you. Alright. Now what? Blue key. Technically we can exit. Now he's going to throw another wave of imps. Nothing too bad. Chain gun and back. How many we still missing? About 20 some. So expect another wave of something between here and there. Okay, we actually have a Baron in the series. Got it? Not too bad. Don't worry, we've had enough WADs with having a shotgun you. Not too worried about that. And just like that, I would say we're about finished up here. And ready for the next series. So, Baron, thank you. Pretty much done there. One enemy left, also one secret. So, we really need to find that secret, because I have a feeling we're just going to get the final enemy back here. Yep. Alright. So, now is the fun part. How are we going to find this last secret? So, check the map for any lines that are wrong color. Usually a pretty good start, like right here. Not really sure why that dips in the way it does. Can't open it, can't shoot it. What else do we have? As we melt in the lava some more. Alright, so over here we have nothing that looks too out of ordinary. Over this way. Alright. Let's also be checking our textures lining up. Because this was the one secret where we got the Berserk. Nothing on the other side. That is probably it. Because there is a security armor up there. So the question is, how does that drop? Well, let's see if we can actually hear it drop, if it's moving in the background. Let's see. Maybe there's a line def we're crossing. Let's see. It's still up. When we hit that, it's still up. We poke that, still up. Alright. And this, nothing. Alright, what is behind it on the map? Nothing. Okay. Wall humping complete. Nothing there. So... it's definitely a lift. This seems very convoluted just for a normal security armor. Do we shoot that? No. And we don't press it. Anything back here? Oh, was that something I heard? No. Up here? Check it. Or at least listen for it to go back up, and it's not. Well, this one and this one has the same line thickness. Could they be linked? And there's also that, which does nothing. Now, that one that we're seeing is the one that's outside in the blue key area, so let's go that way. That's right over here, this area. So that's most likely because of the light source that they have up above it. Yeah, I don't see any hidden switches. And no walls that look like they could have switches. Nothing in the opening. Does that move when we're down here? No. Do we need a teleport to it, maybe? Maybe it's not, maybe it doesn't move. There is this teleport. Is it one of those where you have to go through both ways? Apparently not. Usually they're not this tricky. Alright. Anything down here? Not seeing anything that would be helpful. Wait a second. Wait a second. Was that brick on both sides? Yes. It's just this area that's smooth. Do we back in? So it makes no difference how you go into the teleport. Okay, I'm stumped. The level's beat. Let's see if we can get a clue if we clip onto it. Because I am officially out of ideas. So what was the trigger? This is clearly the secret. It's gotta be. Yep. So this was the secret, but how did it actually lower? Was it a wall? There's not a wall. What in the heck makes this thing come down? How do you work? Well, at the moment, the world may never know. I actually have no idea how that thing comes down. I have no idea if we somehow glitched it or what. But at least scouring the entire map, unless there's a tiny switch hidden somewhere, I didn't see anything obvious to make that thing move. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll move on then. Wait. Nope. Man, we were trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. There just wasn't one. So, very, very well done, Secret Eggman. You actually stumped me on this one. I have no clue how to actually get that thing. So, just like that, that is it for the first series. Blood Foundry. Again, oh, it's by Egg Boy. Sorry, not Eggman. Very fun set of 3 episodes, which will lead us on to the next one that I want to try out. And I definitely need to turn that sound down or I'm going to blow my eardrums out. Let's go Moonlit District, which kind of looks the same, actually. Let's adjust that sound real quick. Now we don't have to be listening for moving things. Alright, now let's get the lowdown on Moonlit District. So, Moonlit District is by the Squonker Team. This one is 8 maps and explored the demonic industrial district with a 90s aesthetic. Alright, textures from Perdition's Gate, and we're listening to Stewboy, Korp, and Deadwing. Got it. Let's do it. Let's see how tough this one's to end up getting. And I am already,
GL Joe.
Hey, thank you. Hopefully you all can actually hear me this time. I've actually got the mic set up. And I'm definitely getting the Perdition Gate influence. Alright. Let's see what this one has in store for us.
This WAD was 8.
Alright. So we are going through so far, as you'd expect with most map 1 stuff, nothing I'm seeing too out of the ordinary yet. There's going to be one of our secrets. 60 kills, we've already got the item. And the rough thing is, with these kooky textures, it's a little bit hard to discern what's actually a door. So, this definitely looks like we've got a big arena building for ourselves here. So let's go ahead and take it in stages. There's our yellow key, I see. And I have no idea how difficult this is going to get, but considering the very first room they threw a Revenant as, I can probably take a guess. Alright, so, Revenant snipers. Normally I would keep you around, but we have no idea what kind of ambush we're looking at, so not right now. Let's move on. Alright, so we're flooding with imps. Make sure we have no hit scanners whacking us in the back. And yeet. Should have seen that one coming. Alright, so hit scanners on the sides. And all of a sudden the stairs are not there, so this must be the magic that makes it all work. Now we've got stairs. You can go. And your friends. Your friend's friend. And you. Pain in the rear. Get over here. Alright. So, that is the most obvious booby trap ever. What's it to be? Hit scanners, probably chain gunners. Can we trigger it before we hit it? Yep. So, imps. Nowhere near as bad as it could have been. So, let's go ahead. And I see you, random texture. So, just like that, whoa. We have 2 secrets. Apparently they punish you for getting a secret here. And now we have the items, we have the secrets. Now let's deal with whatever comes in. Ow. So there's the yellow key. There's the pinkies just looming around. I'm telling you, after you play Nerf, the pinkies just feel like they're in slow motion. SSG feels like a... Oh, come on. Archvile on map 1. Okay. I can kind of get an idea of what this series might be doing. Ow. Okay, we definitely don't want that to happen. So, how do we get you away from the errors? Well, heck. Alright, so we've got a few different revenants moseying around. I'm just not even gonna worry about these guys since we know what the trap is. So apparently the zombies...
Punch.
Absolutely. We got Falcon punched right out of existence. And now we kind of have an idea of where this is going. So, look at that. We already triggered it and didn't even grab it. Alright, Pinkies. Come on over. I'll tell you a bedtime story. It's very effective. Just like this trap, because I have no idea where that Archvile starts. Oh, terrible time to save it. Okay, let's make sure we correct that issue. Right here. There. So now we know there's 2 of you. But we gotta keep an eye on everyone's favorite. And he either woke up or got revived. Alright. Okay. Alright, if you don't mind with all that, we would like to be on our way. Revenant, and Imp, and Chain Gunner, who is MIA. But I definitely heard him. 3 more to go. Map to the rescue. That way. So we'll have 3 enemies at the end here. Let's see what we've got. Go ahead and see if we can coax them out. We've locked ourselves in. So that's something. And that doesn't open. Okay. So there's our 3, and we actually end up with 4. And this is a trap literally right out of Liminal Doom 2. So let's just get all of them having fun with each other. And we'll take out the victors. Place your bets. Every single time. Alright, just like that. First one is in the bag. Ignite. Leading us on to map 2, Impose. Huh. So, 1 secret to find, 2 items, and 57 kills. Why do I get the weirdest sense of deja vu with Go F Yourself from Sunlust? Just starting right behind. Nasty trap. Alright. Let's just move you all out of the way. Alright. So we are in the cityscape. Line them up and go. Alright, so this is definitely the Revenant level. See if we can get something a little bit better to fight him with than this. Alright, you are the slowest thing to ever exist, yet you somehow still hit us. There we go. That's a little better. Too bad it wasn't... It was very short-lived. Behind will do it the old-fashioned way. Alright. So, moving on from that. Let's remember that he's literally still in the same spot we left him. And what are we doing here? Arachnotron, I see you over there. Probably best to deal with you now. Okay. Oh. I don't know why I didn't just automatically figure there was probably one on both sides. Alright, so far so good. This seems to be a very small arena, and I would say that's going to be the secrets. So, how do we get ourselves to the supercharge? That almost seems like something we're to have teleport to. Let's see. Absolutely loving the music on this one. Very jazzy techno vibe. Okay, am I just blind, or is there not any direction you can go? I might just be blind. Looks like you either have to have a red key or a yellow key to move anywhere. These definitely open up. These are probably archviles or something silly. Maybe cyber demons even. Oh, into the water. Got. That explains why the archviles are there. Holy rockets. Okay, so I guess this is gonna turn slaughter real quick. Alright. Oh, well. I guess the cyber kind of says it. Alright, what else do we want to get in his way? You know, of all the weapons in the game to fight a cyber demon with, the rocket launcher's probably my least favorite. I just never feel like it does anything. Much prefer to use SSG or, obviously, BFG. Save the rocket for something useful. Okay, if you don't mind. We would like to move forward here. Zigged when we should have zagged. Atypical. Alright. Almost got it there. And should be... maybe, if you don't mind, possibly. Jeez, buddy. I feel like you should have been there. There we go. Alright, so. Didn't waste our rockets. Let's see what we've got now. That just brings us back up top. Was there another red door? Back here, I think there was. Yep. Wow, this is a very big hallway for 3 imps. Must be something bigger coming in here. Yeah, why not? We've literally got rocket reserves back there. That was sneaky. If you would have been more quiet, we would have had no idea. Alright, whoa, jeez. Oh, jeez. There is no good direction there. Oh, this again. Probably should have saved after we did this the first time. That's okay, just gives us another chance on you. Come on, friend. Make sure to get close for nice hugs. They're SSG hugs, so I hope you don't mind. Alright. That time we did it with SSG. And that is going to be the official time, so we're not going back. Let's go. So, over this way, and what do we have ahead? So, the 3 imps, and they're just setting us up for the Archvile reveal, now that we know what's coming. You two were just distractions, and there's our first Revenant. And you hiding in the back, and then there's a Revenant that somehow gets behind us. That's how. Alright. So that must mean there's more than one Archvile. Let's see if our theory's correct here. I'm pretty sure there's 2 Archviles here. Oh, we almost made the triple. Ready and fire. Nope. Alright, so Archvile spawns where? Right there. Good, now we can get him stuck trying to revive the Revenants. Or just wandering in the corner. There we go. Now, is there a second one, or are you the only one? I guess he was the only one. Alright. So now we have yellow. We can get to the exit, technically, but we still never found out how to get that supercharge. And apparently that's the only other secret remaining in this map. So... how does it work? You know, weird thing is, we've not seen a single teleporter anywhere. And I don't see anything we can use to jump out the window with. Is there a shooty switch somewhere? Do we have to land on a podium? Because this almost seems set up to be a platforming section of some type. There's a switch down here. No. Anything back here? No switches on any of the sides. On the insides. That doesn't come down. Anything misaligned here? Here. No. Huh. Well, I'm guessing we're gonna have to miss it on this one, unless we skirt. We might be able to skirt along the edge. Let's see. Yep. But then we can't climb up it. So that doesn't help us. Sheesh. Well, the map maker for Impose, you got me on this one. I actually don't have the faintest idea how to get that. Literally nothing in the map looks fake. No altered sections, no discolored sections. So it either have to be a line def, or it's a shooty switch, or a teleporter. Well, let's move forward then. Very well done on the secret. Bringing us to map 3, Plunge. Well, this looks like fun. Alright, Mancubus, I can tell you're going to be the workhorse of this one. Finally, we get the backpack. That'll definitely help our future endeavors. However short they may be when we've got hit scanners sprinkled in there. Alright, let's just handle this first. Mancubus isn't really doing much. We expected more out of you, buddy. There we go. Alright, so, switch ahead. So we get 2 tomatoes for our switch. There's our backpack again. And might as well unload some rocket swap. Apparently there was a barrel there. Got looking downstream and didn't even look right in front of our face. Sounds about right. Now you are blinking. The errors aren't. So what's special? Oh! fake wall. Yep. I don't know what the heck I'm hitting in there, but maybe I'm hitting nothing and just looking like a crazy person. At least we know it's a fake wall. Alright. So that'll definitely have to do with a secret, most likely. Now, if we can avoid hitting barrels on ourselves, let's move forward. Pinkies. No. Just no. We're a little busy at the moment. Playing cleanup. Oh, I always remember liking this track for how quirky it was. I just never remembered what map this was from. It's something in Evolution, if I remember. Alright, so now that's taken care of, let's keep going. Is there a way to jump that gap? That just seems way too far. Maybe something like this. Seems like it's gonna have to come from almost straight. But then you have to not clip that ledge. I don't think you can do it here, because then you fall off too soon. Luckily, there's only one secret, so that's probably it. Ooh, almost. Again, platforming, me, console, never works. We eventually get there. But it'd be a whole lot easier on computer. Keyboard and mouse. Instead of doing this. Come on. There. And the funny thing is, I don't even know what the heck we grabbed. I'm guessing it's supercharged based on our health. So let's move forward. Alright. So now we're on the other side. Let's go ahead, give them our fingerprints. Say hi to the Revenant that wants to smack us. Oh. Meatball. I could have gone the entire series without you showing up. Alright. Yep. Perfect spot for you. Alright. Now that minor distraction's over with, let's continue. Make sure we've got all the random armor bonuses they've scattered around. At this point, we have the secret 6... Well, there's 5 of them. One more item to go. And 11 more kills. And that door doesn't open. I'm guessing that's what this does. Okay, so it stayed pressed in. It's green when we started. And that did this one. Alright. So when there's 11 enemies left, we have no idea what strength. Okay, Archvile. Got it. Definitely holding consistent with the Archvile on every map now. There we go. Alright, just like that, we should be good here. We can get rid of this thing. There. Alright, so that's all kills. Perfect. Only one random item still eluding us. And this is why I'm not a fan of health and armor bonuses being used as items. Because they usually end up getting hidden under a body, or right there in the crack of a stair. So just like that, we got it. This one was fun. These maps, I'm noticing, are actually very small. Plunge done. Ensnare. Interesting. Okay, this time it doesn't open behind us. Got it. Alright, baby spider, I see you up there, and you are kind of the only one I care about at the moment. We don't need a Lost Civilization repeat of you shooting from 10,000 miles away. Alright, so. Very quirky music on this one. I like it. So far, so good. This almost reminds you of music from Sonic. Like, I could see this on, like, Marble Zone. Or even the city map. What did we do to ourselves? We clicked the wall, got no feedback that it did anything, but somehow sprung an ambush behind us. Nice. Okay, this is messing with my OCD. Why are they at different elevations? Actually, it looks like they just inverted them. The bottom of this one is the top of that one. Huh. Alright, let's do it. So clearly they want us to use rocket launcher for something. I'm guessing that's what something is. I agree, because we don't have the BFG. And nothing clears out stuck revenants faster than a rocket launcher. Alright, now that's taken care of. Let's get the health back up and see what's over here. Ow. That was oddly effective. Jeez. That was super effective. Just pre-fire us some rockets over here. Go ahead and catch all of them in the crossfire. We definitely zigged when we should have zagged. Alright, keep them bunched up. Revenant missile. We're just gonna stare at you as you blow us to pieces. Don't mind us. Yeah, we do it perfect the first time, and somehow brain forgets how to function. Alright. Bottle them up. And throw away the key. Now then, how the heck do we do this? First of all, poke out the one hiding back there. He must teleport in. Okay. I think we triggered it early. Maybe. Possibly. Jeez, of course he had to teleport on that side. Just get you stuck on the bodies, and there's nothing you can do. So far, so good. I see you very off texture. Wow. A health bonus. That's the secret. Thanks, map maker. I will cherish that health bonus forever. Alright, now up here. What we got? Another Revenant stalking the crates. So far, so good. Revenants, you're getting a little close there, buddy. I know they think it's innovative, but I don't believe. I'm not a fan of the pop-up monsters. Never have been. Sorry, Speed of Doom. Alright, so. Somehow we teleport. What? Okay, I don't even know what I'm doing now. Apparently I'm falling into teleporters. And getting warped gosh knows where across the map. Got it. And they are still infighting. My gosh, you guys, can you sell your differences already? Didn't want to have to be the mediator here. Looks like I'm gonna have to. And that is why you have issues playing with others, Big Red. Some of the most persistent missiles I have seen. Make sure that is not coming back to haunt us. And apparently it's a crusher that we can use. Nice. Too bad it looks like one of the faster crushers. Might not do much. We'll take what we can get. And right now we're just stocking up on ammo, on health. And let's give it a go. This time, different strategy. Guns blazing, let's do it. We will also be the chain gunner. That way we've got the revenants pinched in. Okay. So now we can actually see the teleporter before we end up taking it blindly. Why even give the berserk when you're just gonna put a revenant in my face? Thanks, mapmaker. Alright. So now we got the red key legitimately. Let's move on. We can't. Guys, I think we broke it. Jeez, the heck? Either that's on a really long timer, or apparently we had to shoot it. Okay. For unknown reasons. Oh no, you had to back off of the key. Got it. Well, now we got that out of the way. And we can head back. I can tell the map maker absolutely loves revenants. Kind of remind me of Eric Alm a little bit. Alright, so what we have left, we have 11 enemies left, we have all kills, or all secrets, we have all items. And the red key goes up here. Yep. Alright. Well, I'd say there's most of our 11 enemies. 3 short. Alright. And I see rockets up there, so it's not going to be anything pleasant. Yep. Should have figured. That's pretty much how I felt about that situation. Just nuke myself and get it over with. So, getting yourself a good spot here is paramount. And it's not so easy. Because both Archviles come with their very own chain gunners. Best to just try and target one. Hope you can get out of the range of the arrow one fast enough. Like that. And that. The splash should get the arrow chain gunner. Or we will. Alright. That should do that one. But never say never. As long as there's a door, there's an opportunity for something to go wrong. Nope. Alright, so Ensnare absolutely lived up to its name. Definitely felt trapped most of that map. Very nice. On to Dilute, map number 5. And he is just saying, forget all this, I'm just going to give you all the weapons. 85 kills, 1 item, 1 secret. I would say the secret is the item. Looks like it's just going to be an arena. Let's do it. Oh, you're going to make us shoot it so we wake up the entire neighborhood. Got it. Okay, so far so good. I mean, I'm perfectly fine with you just reviving no-names. Alright, so far so good. Revenant up top. Good position, but bad for trying to hit us with homing missiles. Okay, the not-so-subtle chain gunners are here. But we are thankful for the rockets. Is that just me, or do we have a ghost? No. Because it looked like it shot right through them. Apparently not. Mancubus out. And you too. Cut that out. Now, what are we doing? Can't go back that way. Man, these lifts that don't look like lifts to me. This is literally a page right out of DBP 73 right there. On a soft lake, have that Archvile Revenant right beside her. By Kavzari, if I remember. Let's do it. I thought you were on the other side last time. I guess you just want to be wherever you are then. Perfectly fine. With you not here, and you. Alright, so what was the point of this? To hit a switch. To get up top, have things flood in. Or attempt to. Okay, now we got a disco party started. Let's do it. Let's just don't do it like that. So, mostly it's all imps and revenants, so most of them we can just spin up an infight session. The only trouble with trying to get imps to infight them is the missiles more likely than not gonna take out the imp when it hits them. So, usually need to get them the other way around, imps to hit them first. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, what do we have next? These are going to have to open at some point, and they're big enough. That's probably going to be a ton of monsters or Cyber Demon. So that Mancubus must have been set to ambush. Here's literally Ray for blood the second he showed up. Alright, so that's out of the way. 56 kills. Still have not found that secret, which most likely has the item. Although he's given us a whole lot of rockets, which is a bit nerve-wracking. What's the catch now? Okay, I don't care about the Baron. He's literally the slowest thing to ever exist. We do care about our Pyromaniac, though. I actually don't see him. Oh. Don't mind him, just casually strolling by. Out for a moonlit stroll. So apparently he's up here then. Yep. Almost. That time we got. Alright, so that way the only things down here is going to be the one Baron and two Hell Knights. Get the Hell Knights out of the way, we can take the Baron any way we need to. Alright. 60 kills. Still need that secret. And I haven't even seen a power-up anywhere in this level. So that secret's definitely hidden well. So questions now come down to what did that switch do? Little ambiguous. Because everything kind of looks the same. Maybe we have to go up the lift. Okay, that was not it. Oh, red door. Got it. Alright, so that immediately leads us to this one. Nothing behind us. Just everything in front of us. Okay, one down and two. Now, let's keep it going. At this point, I'm just expecting you to pop up at pretty much every switch. Alright. So that's out of the way. We also have Mancubus back because there's one down below. Why not? Alright. So we had two for our trouble this time. And you have caused enough chaos. Vacate the premises. Alright. Now that that's taken care of, let's keep going. Poke the Mancubus. Poke the heroine. Well, we almost did. Alright, so. Poke the arrow Mancubus. Alright, now real question's gonna be now, what does this switch do? Finally, the middle is open, and it is not Cyber Demon like we thought. Thank goodness we got the rockets. Got a little bit of cleanup work here. Why did I just not figure? Alright, Pyromaniac. Let's get him out of here. If we can only juke Revenants a little bit better. Alright, Mancubus down. Let's go ahead. Up top, switch, and just go to the side we need it on. All of you over here, so we can discreetly move this way. And now, firebomb the heck out of the Archvile. Jeez, so close. Alright. It is really pointless to even shoot anything at you, because you're just going to come out in groups. You're the one we care about, back there. So, they want to stay balled up in the room. Kind of need them out. So if you'll kindly come this way. Some of them are just slow to respond. There we go. And now the Archvile woke up prematurely. That's not good for us. Jeez. Very, very good trap setup. Because then they don't all wake up, and that definitely messes you up. Trying to time this room out without getting pinned in. Or without that happening. The thing is, I don't even care how many Revenants we take out. I only care about the Archvile. because we unfortunately do not have infinite ammo. Technically, as long as we don't let the Archvile get back here, there's no way he can revive you all, so might as well, when in Rome, deal with the Revenants. As a real quote, don't look it up. Oh my gosh. What a trap. Okay. If all of you all would wake up, this would go a lot smoother. Yeah, we're just gonna flip the script on a situation. We're just gonna get rid of you all. We think we're going to. We didn't really mean it. Okay. There always has to be one in every crowd, doesn't there? If you don't mind, Revenants, we need you to stop being a pain in the butt. Pain in the butt. Alright. Come on, spread out and whatever fancy ensemble you're going with. Man, the curve on that one. Wicked. Jeez, even when you think you're safe. Well, you may have us pinned down, but you don't have us beat, and you're not going to have us beat, because we have definitely gone through a lot worse than this. It's just low health and very good ambush. We would have been screwed if even if we got we got too close to the Archvile. All right, over here, guys. Thank goodness. Okay. That was probably a terrible save. Yep. Well, more reason to come out swinging. Okay. Just like that, this area is secure. Secure. Go down. Thank you. Alright, so, Archvile. We meet again for like the 1000th time. But I feel lucky about this one. Okay. We may have felt overconfident. Don't worry, he has definitely sustained hits. Okay, so he is literally right in the middle of everything there. Right, I love that 3% chance of flinching. Lowest stun lock chance of every enemy in the game by quite a large margin. Okay, let's wrap around this circular arena. We've got to get a good shot on him coming into it. See, he was already ready to blow us apart before we've made it around. That time we should have him. Too bad we also had the Revenant missiles. Alright, come on, play ball with us here. Okay, that time we got him. Got the Revenants pinned in. Outrun the dang missiles. Oh my gosh. Alright. Should only be about 3 of them left, I believe. 4. And now there's 3. Alright. So, Archvile's out of here. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Just take out the remaining skeletons and we should be good for this one. I don't believe, still to this point, we ever found that secret, which is a bit mind-boggling, because the arena is literally a circle. Okay. So now it's taken care of, that's where we're going to get the blue key, which is what's needed to exit on the other side. Okay. So now the exit's opened up. Do we have any clues from the map where secret is on this one? Maybe actually. Over here, I see something weird going on with these crates. Okay, so it's not something weird, it's the ledge that's above them. Even though it does look empty behind there, but that is solid red behind them, so nothing there. Alright, we look solid everywhere else. These over here. All yellow? Let's see. So that's that group. Let's head back. And it wasn't that easy, it was the red section, yes. Got our rockets that we'll definitely need in upcoming maps. Now, do any of you move? And we can't climb you for anything. Alright. So what's going to be the clue to this one? Anything that is grossly misaligned, not that I can see. That switch is already pressed. I just don't know why, but you look suspicious. Alright, the map is already done. Let's not no clip out of existence, let's just move on. Alright, so, very, very tough map, definitely the toughest one so far, which makes sense, diluting the playing field with all the revenants. Next up we have Obstruct. Well, 155 monsters, I would say they're definitely ready to do that. Let's see what the obstruction's gonna be, other than the high monster count. But if it's just gonna be hit scanners, it won't take very long. Okay, so apparently the Berserk is the secret in this one. One of the two. What else do we have? So we start in a building full of a bunch of chaos. Got it. Doesn't really seem to be a rhyme or reason to it. It's just a bunch of monsters thrown in a room. literally a whole bunch of monsters just thrown into a room. Doesn't really seem to be a rhyme or reason other than the pinkies hiding out in the cubby holes. Okay, none of those open. Anything misaligned or got a switch that we should know about? Doesn't seem like it. So, let's move on. It is weird having a door that big. Alright. Barrels are friend, enemies not so much. Now that's taken care of. Let's keep going. Okay, we have puffs. That is not a fake wall. And again, just a whole lot of random enemies in an area. Neither of those open yet. I'm sure they're monster closets. Anytime I see teleportation coming that far ahead of us, I pretty much know we need to just back it up. Hit them the second they teleport in. Because the errors will get to us eventually. So, get the Spectre down, go ahead, get them. Maintained. And now we've got Imps, we've got the Spectre. And through with that one. Okay, give us a rocket launcher now. Let's see what we need to watch out for. Check our map. Potentially pop-ups over here and here. Let's see what's gonna pop up. Nope, we're going down. Okay, it's basically the same trap we had last level, just a whole lot more condensed and with arachnotrons this time. Interesting. This is definitely going to be a lot of sneaking around corners. And not getting yourself claustrophobic, that's going to be the big thing here. As long as we can pile up enough bodies over there, the Revenants, Archviles can't even move. The wild card in all this is definitely the Arachnotrons. Let's just get them out of there. That gives us more space to move in. And definitely not surviving the double Archvile. So, him in the corner. Get one of them caught in the crossfire. Nope. Got too close for our own good. Those Arachnotrons close the distance very fast. Just like our Pyromaniacs. The Archviles definitely get there way too quickly. Because you need to focus on the Arachnotrons, but you can't because then they're already in your face. If you stay in any of the corners, the Revenants are going to pin you in. It's a very clever trap. Very clever ambush. So the real question is, what direction do you go with it? Do we try to confuse their AI like that, by poking both sides, and then go into one, to lure everything over here, get the Archviles exposed, then we have nowhere to go. Close. Close to figuring out the solution. There, that's one of them. Just don't let any of the Revenants get too close. Way too close. Bad touch, buddy. Alright, there we go. So, Secret was spraying the rockets on both sides, just to confuse the Archviles on where to go. And now we're good to proceed. Now we have the blue key. However, we proceed. Giant gate. Makes perfect sense. Alright, so we're over here this time. Let's go ahead. Security armor. And this definitely looks like an ambush coming from both sides. So let's keep an eye on it. Yes, this map maker for this map, he loves to just fill rooms with a random assortment of monsters. Because there's not really a rhyme or reason to this. It's just like, here, we're just throwing a bunch of stuff randomly in here. Have fun. Alright, so, just keep spreading the love. Hit scanners, go away. I'm sure there's going to be Archvile, at least one or two that's going to pop in. With all these corpses, absolutely. Okay, Archvile's down. Mancubus down. Now we're just going to have to do something, most likely, to trigger the Archviles. I'm sure there's just too many corpses not to. What's it going to be? Yep, called it. Jeez, what in the heck? Okay, so it's a whole lot more things that we spawned. Yeah, I think I'm seeing 2 Archviles down there. Okay, stack up all the bodies on the corner. That way the Archviles are just going to get stuck there trying to revive things. Let's keep them stuck right there. Gosh, there's 3 Archviles. The Revenant's the outlier here. Yep. Guy's out of position. So we need to make sure not to lose our corner position there. And ideally, you can take most of them out before they even get near the stairs, if we get lucky with it. Like, we've got 1 down already. I believe that's 2. Try that again. It's a better strategy. Just sit up here and snipe. Just don't let them get near the stairs to begin with. Then you won't have to hug the corner like a crazy person. And even better tip, get the rockets ahead of time so you're not trying to run into the pile. Alright, so now we got all this. Let's head back up. And doink. Hey buddy, how's it going? You want... Apparently the Archviles are all being summoned to the middle. Yep. So now they're getting stuck on all the bodies. Perfect for us. And we can pin them in. 2 of them down. Now we're going to have to rely on corner tactics for the last one. Because we are out of rockets. Coax them over. But beware, because it sounds like we might have Arachnotron. Buddy, a bit close there. This pile is getting quite hectic, thanks to the Hell Knight that just will not go down. Right when we get him down, too. Buddy. Thanks. Revenant say... Oh, jeez. So close. Alright. I had no idea if that would work or not, but heck, cleared out all the chain gunners. Well, until he revives them. So 2 of them spawn back by the chain gunners. And then you have 2 that spawn on both corners. There's 4 Archviles total. Jeez. All those Revenant missiles. And again, there's no Plasma or BFG, which just makes this quite challenging. Alright. Well, if we defend this side, I don't really see it being any different from the other side. But you're technically already here. Now, let's see. Keep diving into the pile. Feel like we got at least 2 or 3 of them down. The Hell Knights are literally just to allow enough time for other things to spawn in. Okay, 1 Archvile down. Now we're just seeing enemies go flying. That's always a good sign. 2 Archviles down. That's when we're running into issues, when the Hell Knights are showing up. So let's get the Archviles over here, switch directions. Unfortunately, that doesn't give us rockets like we really need it to. Keep up the corner sniping till the Hell Knight decides to mess it up. Okay, now we're down to 1 Archvile left. Let's go. Let's be default aggressive. Long as he goes down, the rest of them's just cleanup work. Alright, where did he run off to revive stuff? Or did the enemies get him? I think the enemies got him. Even better for us. So, now Archviles are down, just clean up work, and let's move on. Perfect. So all that was for a key, I'm guessing. Let's go ahead and hit the switches. And that's raising a platform to the middle, it looks like. Oh. Exit. Wow. Didn't know we were there already. So, all but 1 secret in this one. Have no earthly idea where it is, unless this has to do with it. And I think that was just a teleporter to send us back. Alright, so walls. Anything look out of place? Check our colors. What's going on over here? Don't know because you can't go through it. Alright. Now, the Berserk secret was one that was down below. At least this way we can get our ammo back up before we head on to the next map. Just like that. We should be done here. And the blue door's not opening. Well, why have us teleport out of it if it doesn't work again? I think we might have a mapping design issue there. Yeah, it's like the floor moved. Yeah, I think the floor did move. Yeah, there's definitely something weird going on there. Because if they're allowing you to teleport out, then they should fix the entryway. That's okay. We'll just move forward. Map 6 Obstruct potentially has some design issues there. Let's continue. To Ascend, taking the infamous Dead Simple spot. Cleaned out every corrupt compound and office building, leaving in your wake death and blood and stuff. Yet the city center still churns out despicable hellspawn. You collect your wits and arsenal, grab a subway ticket, you won't be bested by demonic urban planners. So, is this going to be a Dead Simple clone? Let's see, but it is the penultimate map to the series. Let's go. 225 and into the subway. Here we are. Okay, it's just going to be like that, apparently. Yep, it's just going to be like that. Okay. And I hear a cyber demon. Wow, things are looking up. The heck? The heck did this come from? Oh my gosh, it's like you can't even get enough distance not to splash yourself with the rocket launcher. I mean, you basically just ignore the horde, because you have to take those two out. And that gives you somewhere you can stand to start clearing this mess out. Just like that. We move on. Alright, now we definitely heard a cyber demon. Let's figure out what's going on up here. At least he's given us plenty of rockets to work with. Go on, buddy. You can do it. Let's befuddle the imps. Going the complete opposite direction on them. Imps properly befuddled. Let's continue. Okay, just do it before I even grab the power up. Way to go, guys. Thanks for waiting. Alright, go ahead, torch the Mancubus. Very nice. Very nicely designed. It gives you the illusion of being claustrophobic, but it's really not, because they give you plenty of ways to navigate around here. Okay, so what if we just go straight for it? Throw pretension out the window, let's just go for it. And there. So, let's see what opens behind us, or beside us. There's our cyber demon. Alright, so this page is literally right out of Narcoleptic Strata's book. Just have the cyber demon basically be the sentry to get everything ticked off at him. Meanwhile, we found the BFG. Too bad it's on a dang pedestal. You and your dang Hell Knight entourage. You need some new friends, Archvile. Come on, Cyber. SOS, Cyber. Jeez. Useless. He's just spinning in circles these days. Okay, don't mind us. We're just navigating the... whatever that is. Don't worry, Cyber. We almost did it without you. Now all of a sudden you want to shoot again. Okay. Technically, Revenants are the only ones we kind of care about here. So it looks like we have to hit the switch that's in the back there, I'm guessing, to get the BFG down. So, is there a way to navigate around you? Yes. Alright. That way you get maximum punishment, so we can get maximum benefit, unless we get pinned. Okay. Operation Don't Get Pinned. Here we go. Okay, navigate around. Take out the Pyromaniac. Get them out of position. Switch. Of course more show up. Ah, jeez. Alright, this is brutal. They kind of give us no option but to clear them out, even though we don't really have time to. Jeez. Okay. This is not gonna be legitimate. I'm gonna reload it, so don't worry. But I do need to figure out what's actually going on over here when we hit that switch, because it looks like the BFG's actually getting hidden when we hit the switch. Let's see. Because Archviles are two in our face. Okay, so BFG's not getting hidden. They're just putting barriers up there. Got it. Back to it. Alright. So we have our marching orders. Let's do it. Jeez. He gives you like no space to navigate this. We've got to get the cyber on this. Going straight there is just a huge mistake. Heal back up. That'll let him take care of some of the crowd. Man, just when we thought we finally had the Archvile, he had a trick up his sleeve. Okay. So somehow, for the love of gosh, navigate around these pillars. Go! Get it, you daggone thing. Okay, this time he goes the opposite direction, because why not? Sit here and clear this out a little bit, so we don't have as much chaos on top of us. Alright, so far so good. Not the best situation, but definitely far from the worst. Alright, so there we go. That area is clear. Let's act fast. To get this, light a fire under their butts. There. Now, proceed right into an ambush. Wow, that literally somehow didn't do anything to you. Alright. Jeez, there must be enemies teleporting in on the other side. Oh, there are. I saw the flashes. That's why we had pretty much no time to respond. Got it. Alright. We got this. Not worried. Just a matter of time till we get lucky on the 2 Archviles. Ideally, getting them both on 1 blast. If we can get them to line up for us. Man, that one's pegging us before we can even get to the BFG. You know what? Let's just run away from it entirely, if we can. That way we can go back and pin him in. Jeez. Just don't get stuck on the pillar while you're doing it. There we go. Almost. Gee whiz. Okay. Nothing stupid get in our way, please. It didn't listen. Alright. There we go. Got out of there clean that time. Get our breath. Let's go. You know, Cyber Demon is pretty much asleep this entire map until he doesn't want to be. Oof. Right. Don't mind. Jeez. Talk about not cooperating, you guys. We can do better. Come on now. Come on now. Much better than this. There we go. Focus. Take your time. Know where you're shooting. There we go. 1 second too long. Okay. There's them out. There's them out. Work on this one. Those Revenant missiles keep tracking us down. Okay. Cannot afford... Yikes. Cannot afford to miss this Archvile here. Okay. Into the Stone Age fight. That's you. Thank you. Alright, so now we have to mug the Cyber Demon for the rest of his rockets. And then we should be good here. Luckily he's distracted on all Hell Knights. So we can take out the distractions over here. Until explosions. Right, get our rockets. Take out the distractions. Blow ourselves up, which is actually pretty par for the course on console. Alright, so Revenants, if you please. We are trying to get through here. Thank you. And that's why we've had such a hard time, is a bazillion Revenant missiles coming at us. Just when we had to. Okay, we got all of them that time. Ah. Okay, as they are still very much in fighting. Let's take advantage, get over here, get out of their line of sight. Go ahead, torch all this. Keep hula hooping the ones on the other side. Okay, get them pinned. Nope. You know, just get rid of you. You're just a nuisance. Technically, no one knows I'm here as long as we don't go in the main room. Just make you a sitting target, literally. There we go. Got it. Now just Revenant cleanup. Let's do it. Don't worry, I didn't forget about you all either. Single tap them out of existence, and then we can move on. Okay. Now it's one side clear, we can just focus on the other side. Apparently Hell Knight's mad at one of them, but isn't even attacking them. So we'll just put into that. Okay. Almost. And got it. Alright. So, now that that's taken care of, let's see what we need to actually do here. So we've got this door. Don't really like what's behind this door, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Clearly we get rockets in there behind them with Archvile. Yep, that ended about as much well as we would expect. Just get them far out of there, so they can't interfere. Or, nah, it's kinda dumb. Don't do it like that. Just give them time to get out. And let them come to us. Alright, let's go for it. Okay, Revenant's out. Well, almost. Alright, so let's make this quick. Let's get in. Go ahead, get our rockets. Get the... nothing. Try again. I mean, this is definitely deserving the penultimate status, because this is literally such an increase in difficulty from the air maps. Except, unlike the last one, this one's actually fun. Yeah, I think a lot of people see me die a bazillion times and they're like, wow, it looks awful. It's like, no. Sometimes it can be a fun challenge. You know, it's a massive groups of enemies, but he does give you the ammo you need to get by, and the health. He's not too stingy, and each ambush does have its own sections. So, really liking this one. And especially that it fit and held to the subway motif too. Okay, don't have the ammo to waste on you, buddy. Oh, not this again. Come on now. Let's continue. because we have an Archvile to deal with. As soon as you all stop crowding our space. Jeez, buddy. Settle down up there. Oh my gosh. Alright. So. Archvile doesn't know where the heck to go up there. He's just too busy roaming in circles. Actually, could probably get right underneath him and dodge the fire attack. Let's see if we can do that. Or even better, just pull him down here with us. That way we can get him stuck trying to revive the Revenants. Because he's got way too much room to roam up there. Unless he's holding his arms up. Good luck hitting him. Alright, let's go for it. Par for the course at this point. Out here, imps. SSG, I see you back there, Switch. Does not mean I know what you do. Alright. Jeez almighty, you guys. Bad time to notice that the door's shut behind us. But now we know you're there. So let's go ahead and get you out of the way. Imps, not now. My gosh, even the door had it out for us there. Alright. Switch. Imps. Just don't. This isn't your fight. Hey buddy, how's it going? You too, Revenants. Sure would be unfortunate if someone had a rocket launcher. Alright, now somehow we are at the exit door and have neither key that they are wanting. Both red and yellow. Somehow. I mean, here's red. I can only imagine. What's it gonna be? Geez, just put them on this key, why don't you? Yep, saw that coming. Somehow he still hit us, though. Did not see another Cyber Demon coming, though. Geez, was that really worth it for the red key? Because somehow there's a yellow one roaming around. Yeah, you have to crowd control. He's not gonna let you do it any other way. Technically, it looks like the Archvile can't come out of his cubbyhole, which is good for us. So technically, you can treat it like Soul from Sunlust, where we can just get him pinned up there. He can't really interfere in this fight as long as we stick to a corner. There, that way we at least got one of them off of there. Jeez. It's pretty much what we're gonna have to do. I don't even know why I pressed it. Alright. Okay. Now it should be easier to crowd control this. If we're only dealing with one Hell Knight. None now, which is even better. And again, the Archvile clearly cannot come out of that space, so we can just cheese him in there. Buddy, they shouldn't have confined you. You would have been a whole lot tougher to deal with. Alright, so let's do it. We know there's another cyber coming. Alright, great placement for that ammo. We definitely needed it. Right like that. No worries here. Alright, so red key firmly in hand. Ambush done. Done. Get some more ammo back, and we are back in business. So we are well over the kill count, but somehow we only have one key. Still have no idea how that's working. Unless there was somehow access to a yellow one that we don't know about. Has to be. So it must have been the main area, I'm guessing, that we just overlooked. Or it's down here somewhere. Let's look better. Ah, right there. Okay, so just in case there isn't our ambush up here, let's be ready for it. And no, so this entire fight was pretty much the yellow key fight. So just like that, this one is done. All kills, items, and secrets, which will bring us on to the finale. Let's do it. So finale is just a credits map. Okay. I guess that was our series. Well, thank you indeed. This is definitely a fun series to get through. I think there's only the one map that we actually had any sort of design style issues with. But otherwise, pretty solid set. This was again Moonlit District by the Squonker Team. And just like that, I will close for now and be back here roughly the same time tomorrow for longer. To try to get a few more episodes done in the morning. And again, thanks for joining. It's definitely better now that we finally have a mic. And we'll see you all tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Thanks for joining.